Good morning and welcome back to Sunny Side Up. Faith joins me again. Did I make this joke already, Faith? That I think you're basically just turning into the co-host at this point?
No.
Yeah. I realized the other week, I was like, huh, Faith is just kind of slowly becoming the... I mean, you're the... I don't take this wrongly.
Yeah, I know what you're going to say.
The default go.
Uh-huh.
The default go-to.
I know. And then when you find somebody more interesting, you kick me off for the week.
Well...
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I guess maybe get a personality or something.
Apparently I do if you want me back so often.
I need a sounding board. That's all it comes down to. Okay, so after last weekend's mix-up, where we were supposed to come up with five unrealistic rooms we'd want in a new house because we are currently house hunting, I came up with 5 rooms and she came up with 5 things. So we're deciding to flip-flop that back and finish it out. I'll be doing 5 things that are unrealistic that I want, and Faith is doing 5 rooms. So we'll go back and forth again like last weekend. The first thing I want is a built-in stream running through my yard.
Ooh.
Very tranquil, very nice.
Mm-hmm. Like that one house we saw when we were going to that birthday party, and I pointed out she had a little waterfall going in.
Maybe, I don't remember this.
In a really rich neighborhood. We were going to the one with the baby. The friend that has a baby. We went to her birthday party right before we got married. Yeah. Their neighbor had a waterfall in their front yard. It was like a tiny little waterfall over rocks, and it had a little stream that went through the yard, and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah. Total waste of money.
Yeah. And you have to keep it clean.
Yeah.
Which I realized
But it's also running water constantly.
True. I realized a lot of these things are because I just don't want to clean them.
Well, what's your first unrealistic room?
Okay, my first unrealistic room is a Lego room. Like, you know those big basements that have all of the shelves, all of the displays? I saw this one where the person literally had like a screen, and when you put the Lego set on it, it showed a video of him like building it or something.
He had little like RFID chips or something like that in his Lego, so it would display a video of the Lego set itself.
Like, that's so cool. Imagine having money to not only buy all those Legos, because Legos are expensive, but also having a house big enough, or just like having the space to dedicate to an entire room of Legos and having enough Legos to fill all of that.
I really like the ones where it's like a dad and his kid that are like building a whole ass city, like they're using all their excess Legos to like build a city with streets and everything and like come up with a story. I love those.
I think I also saw in that same video he had a Lego city going on, and it was so cool. No, Legos are so fun, and I love when people just get really creative with them.
Yeah.
And build stuff like that. So my first one is a Lego room.
Okay. Cool. Well, I want a grand fireplace. Like a really nice, like built into the wall fireplace that I would straight up only use for Christmas. That's the only time it would ever get used.
I would use it in the fall.
But do you know, like, maintaining?
No,
like,
my parents have a fireplace, and it's a nightmare.
How much did you have to help with fire? Because, you didn't do any chores growing up.
Ours was electric.
Oh, so it's not the same.
But you have to, like, fill it up, like, make sure the tank is full, which is expensive. And then we kept having mouses that would die behind it. So then you'd have to go in and clean the dead mouse out and, like, keep it clean still.
So I'm hearing no work that you ever had to do, that you just watched.
No, but I know fireplaces are...
I'm talking about like a wood fireplace, but it's a lot of work because you have to go and like, not only cut down the wood and bring it, but then you got to keep it stacked, keep it dry.
Yeah, I know. Rachel had to do that chore growing up.
Yeah,
to bring in the firewood. Also, aren't those kind of expensive?
In what way?
I don't know.
I think they're going to be cheaper than an electric fireplace.
Yeah, I don't know. Grandpa has a wood pellet fireplace.
Oh, I'm not talking about a wood pellet. I'm talking about, like, real-ass wood.
Okay.
Like 1800 style peasants.
Wanted to clarify. Because Rachel and her family had, like, the one you're talking about, and Grandpa has the pellet one, so I was trying to...
Yeah, no, pellets are extremely expensive.
Okay.
If that's your primary source of heat, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Especially if you have anything more than, like, a single-room cottage. So.
We would not be able to live in a single-room cottage. All of your hobbies would fill up the entire space. Just yours. alone.
Oh, what are you trying to say about me exactly?
That you like your hobbies and you have very many of them. A lot of them.
Uh-huh. You're on thin ice. All right, what's your next room?
My next room is one of those. My mom actually sent me a video of this, and she was like, "You need this," and I was like, "Yeah." You buy a shed, you put it in your backyard, and you turn it into a library. So I have my own little shed library, and it's got.
I feel like that would only work in very specific climates.
Yeah, but it's got like walls of like the wall of or floor to ceiling like bookshelves. Everything's so cute. You've got like cute lights and like rugs and chairs. You can put like a TV because I'm a mood reader, and I really like to do immersive reading. Our idea of a shed is very
different in size.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking like shed is about the maybe slightly a little bit bigger than like our bathroom.
Oh no, I'm thinking like the ones you can get at Home Depot. Like those big ones.
So basically a miniature house.
Like a she shed, basically.
So yeah, like a mother-in-law house you can buy in the Costco parking lot. Okay.
Like one of those to decorate. But Mom sent me it and she was like, "You need to do one of these." And I was like, that'd be so fun to have my own little space to go read. And like I said, I really like to I'm a mood reader and like the immersive reading. So like having a TV that I can play my music.
You would literally never go there.
The sound of gunshots from a game.
Excuse me. You tell me to.
I know. Because
Don't throw me under that bus.
Because I do like to read while you're playing games. It's just recently, because you've been playing Modern Warfare, the sounds of like people screaming and gunshots is not the vibe that I was going for. Like you playing Harry Potter, great. The music is fun. But Modern Warfare was a rough time for me to read books too.
You'll be glad to know that I have completed another Modern Warfare and won't be starting the next one for a while. They're not like my favorite games either, so whatever. Anyways, you would literally never go to the shed to read. Because you'd be like, "Can you come to the shed with me, baby? I want to read my book." And then I'd be like, "Great." And then I'm gonna sit there twiddling my thumbs. And I could read too, but I don't read as voraciously as you do.
No.
So I feel like I would not enjoy this shed as much as you would.
No,
it's a great idea. I love it, but you are not independent enough for it.
No, I think you're right. I know you've noticed. Obviously, we're married. I really love. Shut up.
Did I have You signed the marriage certificate in my sleep. That's what happened. You conniving.
God. I really like to do my independent things next to you. Like, if I'm gonna, like, color or read or do something, I'll go to the same room you're in to do those things. We do a lot of, like, parallel time together.
Some might consider this unhealthy, just so you know.
God forbid. I like being in your presence. It's not that I need you... Because I'm so great. Yes.
Shut up.
It's not that I need you to, like, entertain me. I like being in the same space as you.
Even when Call of Duty and people are screaming and
exactly. That's how much I love you. I want to be in the same space as you still.
Oh, okay, this is getting too mushy. My next one is I want a courtyard.
A courtyard?
A courtyard.
Like, in like a whodunit movie courtyard?
Like you know how when you look at like Japanese style homes, they're like built kind of like a U or almost like a full O, you know, not circular, but like a square, and then the middle is open, and they have that center garden.
Oh, kind of like my parents' house. That they have like the flag. I mean, it would probably. Sorry,
no,
Mom,
I would say not at all like your parents, because
okay.
That's just like a driveway. I'm talking about like the house is built around the yard.
Oh, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah, yeah. So you have total, complete privacy in this middle area. It would be amazing, not only for like a little aesthetic garden, like natural regional plants, which is something I desperately want in a house that we own, is cultivating like local plants. But then like total privacy for like guests, you know, like all of us could still hang out in the yard and stuff, and still like
not
private.
Have your
and
neighbors
secluded.
Call your landlord on you.
Yeah, in the middle of the day, for a barbecue. But yeah, so I want a courtyard, a fully enclosed like middle yard.
No, I understand now.
I've wanted one of those since I was like a little kid, when I like started like kind of looking at Japanese architecture and like realizing like, oh my God, those are so nice. And yeah, so I want one of those. What do you got?
Okay. This next one is kind of really out there, but...
Well, these are supposed to be ridiculous, like never in real life.
Okay,
so.
yeah. This one is like probably the top one. There was this family on YouTube that I followed in like...
Oh boy.
I don't even know. It was a ways back. But they built this house, and they made their daughter's room into this giant like playroom. I screenshotted to show you exactly what I'm talking about. But it had like floor to ceiling like playhouses. They made like a cafe, and like their beds were in.
Yeah,
like,
I've actually seen this picture before.
Yeah, like. Yeah, it just looks like storefronts in like a little town. Like yeah,
mega rich.
And then there's like one that's like looks like a tiny little house, but that's like where their beds are at. They have like bunk style beds in this like little playhouse. I think it's the cutest thing ever, but definitely for rich people, especially because then your kids are gonna outgrow it and you're gonna have to take it all down.
Yeah, it's literally like, here for like 4 or 5 years.
Exactly.
And then you're transforming
like,
it.
It's so expensive for such little time, but it is the cutest thing ever. Like the little cafe and like the little grocery store, and it is so cute. Like, what a cute playroom. And I love it, but like, how unrealistic. Anyways, if anybody is curious, if you look up the Fisher fam, Fisher fam, like I just googled Fisher fam girls playroom, and the images popped up.
That sounds like a dangerous Google search.
Yeah. Anyways, if you go to images, then you'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay. My next one, secret passages.
Oh, what a good one.
Oh God, do I want secret passages and like pull a book and a bookcase turns so you can go to the private reading nook, or
like in the movie Clue.
Just one would make me happy. I just want to be able to go from one room to another, not using a hallway or a set of doors. Like I just really want a secret passage.
What movie were we watching? It was Knives Out. We were watching Knives Out and the house. I
the trick window.
Love to live in a house like the Knives Out house.
Oh, yeah.
What a cool house. Like, oh my gosh. We would love a house like that. First of all, those are almost always haunted.
Sure.
Michael doesn't believe in ghosts. Whatever. That's a story for a separate time. They're just so cool, and like I love the vibes, and they usually have like a big yard. A lot of them have like those courthouses you were talking about, or like the courtyard. Not a courthouse, but a courtyard.
I was like, I don't remember talking about a whorehouse. I think where you got that from is that I talked about there was a haunted house. So the neighbor's walking over here. I think we're gonna have to pause the podcast. Like a lot of haunted places used to be whorehouses. I think we're gonna have to pause. Hold up, the neighbor's walking up to the door. Okay, we're back. I saw the neighbor walking up with a bag. There's a donut place at the end of our street, and he came back with a bunch of donuts and stuff, and he was walking over here. I thought he was gonna ask us about like hanging out or something, but then he just walked to the door, walked away, and I was like, what? And then he was walking away without the donut bag, so I opened the door, and he left us a bag of kolaches, freshly made, on our doorstep. These are the kind of neighbors I have been wanting my whole life.
No, that was amazing. That was so sweet, and he didn't knock because he was like, "Oh, I didn't like want to disturb you guys." Like,
yeah,
I saw like you didn't answer a text. I didn't know if you guys were busy. Didn't want to disturb you because we obviously yelled at him as he's walking away. We're like, "Hey, thanks."
Yeah.
Like that was so sweet.
Fresh kolaches, hell yeah! All right, well, best neighbor, sick. And it was what we were talking about. Were we on mine? Our secret passageway.
I was gonna. Well, now we need to add that our new house needs to have good neighbors.
Oh yeah,
because this has been fun.
Unrealistic item number 5: good neighbors. I finished secret passage. Were you on your 4th thing?
I don't know. Let me look.
Okay.
Your secret passage. Oh, because then we started talking about the old houses.
Old houses.
Yeah,
like Knives Out and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. My next one though.
I lived in a house that you could actually get from one room to another, following like these little passageways that went from the second to third floor.
When? Oh my gosh. I don't like you. Holes you created in the wall in a fraternity don't count.
No. Actually, none of the access points were what was created. But so my fraternity house in college was like the old style house where there was like the inside wall and the outside wall were like 3 feet separated. And you could actually move from like the second floor to the third floor, and there were access points like throughout the house and stuff.
Yes, you guys lived as little gremlins in the walls.
Yes, we did, and it was an actual fight to see who could sleep in the holes. That's what we call them, the holes. They were barely wide enough for the skinny guys to sleep in, but people loved them. I never went for them, to be clear. I did not want to live in a wall. I wanted to sleep in a nice, comfortable bed, and that's what I did. So, anyways,
I can't believe you guys did that. Like, how gremlin-y of a bunch of college-age boys living in the frickin' walls of a fraternity house.
I believe the word you're looking for is like trappy.
Yeah, trappy, grimy, dungeony. I can come up with a lot of words to describe that.
Anyways, what is your fourth room?
Fourth room? My mom actually has this in her house. I don't think she ever really uses it, but a craft room. Because right now,
did I say craft room too last week? I don't know.
I can't remember. But our like laundry room at my parents' house is connected to like my mom's craft room, and it just has like there's like an L-shaped like desk almost, but it's like a really long one, and that's where she was supposed to do all of her crafts. She has like floor to ceiling cabinets to store all of her craft stuff in. That's where she's supposed to do. But my mom, like me, likes to watch shows while she crafts, so she never uses the room, and she does all of her stuff out in the living room to watch TV. So in my craft room, I'd put like a small little TV in there so that I could watch my shows while I'm crafting. Because I love my mom's craft room. I think it's so cute. But she never uses it because there's like no form of entertainment. But when you're crafting, you want to like watch something, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like, I think I would design mine differently, but a craft room would be so good. But that's just one more room that we don't have.
Yeah. Maybe in like 21 years when our kids are fully moved out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, my last one.
Get rid of all their trophies and put our stuff in there.
Did you say trophies?
Yeah. From like
our kids' trophies? I wasn't paying attention to you.
It's rude. Yeah, like my example is like in Friends when
What trophies do you think our kids, look at us, we are not athletic. What trophies do you think our kids are going to win?
Spelling bees and science fairs and stuff.
Oh. Spelling bees. Okay. And where are they going to learn spelling so well
not
from?
Me.
Because it's not going to be either of us, all right? They're not going to get awards for penmanship. Anything athletic. Now, if they have an esports team, they could win a trophy there. My kids will be great esport athletes.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's about the only chance they have.
Okay, we're missing the point now. What's your last one?
Hold up. Quick question. Did you have AR points?
Yeah, and I hated them.
Okay. Oh, you also live in Idaho. There's someone who grew up in Idaho that did have AR points, and it validated me so much because I have this core memory from when I was young that I texted a friend in California, a girl I had a crush on, and I was like, oh, we were very young, and I was 6th grade, and I was like, oh, what about AR points? And then she said, I don't know what that is, and I felt so uncomfortable. I never talked to her again.
Over AR points?
Yeah, because she didn't know what they are, and I felt like an idiot, and I didn't want to explain it, so I just never texted her again.
You're insane.
Anyways.
AR points ruined reading for me, though, because I hated having, like, you have to make...
a score for how well you remember
for how well you remember reading.
Yeah, quickly, AR points were... accelerated reading or something. Yeah. I don't know what it stood for, but it was basically anytime you read a book in like grade school, so like your first 6 years, you would read a book, and then someone had designed like a 10-question trivia quiz from that book, and you would go and take that 10-question quiz, and how well you did on that quiz was how many AR points you earned, your AR points then accumulated, and students were ranked, and all sorts of things came out of it.
Here's the thing: in our school, in Park School, which is the school my mom works at, 4th and 5th grade, our principal was really cool, and they did AR stores. So, like, once a month or something, the library would put all these prizes out, and however many AR points you had was how many, it was like your money you could spend. And it was super fun to have all these AR points, and, like, you could spend them on a bunch of other things, and, like, there was obviously class competitions and prizes, and there was this one year, because this is the time that it ruined. I remember specifically that this ruined reading for me because it was so traumatic. Like, genuinely, I can't believe that somebody did this to me. It was in 5th grade, and our class was trying to win donuts. Like, if we got the most AR points, we could win donuts. And it was me and a couple of other people that hadn't met our AR goals yet, but I was like 5 points away. So I was like, okay, I can do this. But I had a migraine that day, like a debilitating, couldn't function. And they made me stay in that classroom and reread the book until I got 100% on that test.
That's so messed up.
I think I did it 3 or 4 times, and they kept having to go to the library and be like, can you let her try again? Can you let her try again? I was so miserable. I couldn't, after the 3rd time, I was like, I can't do this. My head hurt. Like, I have a migraine. I can't do this.
Did your mom come unglued after this?
I don't remember what they did, but I, like, specifically remember doing this. Like, it was after school hours, and they were making me sit there to try and make this AR goal. And I kept failing the test because my head hurt and I couldn't remember anything in the book.
I feel like your mom would have come unglued. My mom would have, for sure.
It was genuinely one of the worst experiences in my life, and I was so traumatized by that after that, I didn't give a fuck about AR points. I was like, screw all of you. I'm not doing this again. And that's what ruined reading for me in 5th grade.
Well, that's a better reason than most people have for not reading for a while.
I was so upset.
Yeah.
And, like, I just kept trying to tell them, this isn't going to work. I can't do this. And they just kept making me retake it.
Not to push this along, but we need to push this along.
Yeah.
My last one is perfect Wi-Fi.
I thought you were about to say perfect wife, and I thought backhanded you.
I heavily debated going perfect Wi-Fi, but I was like, nah, I'm not that kind of guy.
Perfect Wi-Fi would be really nice, though.
Yeah. What's your last one?
My last one is a game room. Like, those really big, nice game rooms where, like, the table fits a lot of people. Like, it's designed for board games. Like,
like my D&D basement room.
Yeah, like a D&D basement room, but, like, also for just, like, board games and card games.
I need to show you a few TikToks of what I'm, like, talking about. I think you'll realize, like, yeah, we have the same idea in our heads. So.
But, yeah. It's a room that's for all of our games. Because right now they're in the living room, which is fine.
Yeah.
I like that they're out there, but, like, we're going to start collecting more. Yeah. And having an entire dedicated room would be so cool.
We need to recount how many games we have.
Yeah. I just tell people it's 100 plus at this point.
I mean, yeah, I think it's probably 110 plus maybe. Yeah. We haven't gotten too many more recently. No. We've slowed down now that we don't live... or we don't, 5 minutes away from a game store.
Yeah, and we don't go every week. Because before we were going every week and seeing every game that they had, and we were like, ooh, now we don't do that. Yeah. Which I do really miss, but...
Yeah. If anyone listening to this wants to help fund starting a board game store in Eagle, Idaho, where there are no board game stores, I would be more than happy to run it for probably less than what I make right now at my current job. Okay, all right, so I said we needed to hurry this along because what are we doing today, Faith?
We're going to go to, we found this store. I can't remember what it's called, but they sell a lot of, like, it's movies and Xbox games and, like, Switch games, Wii games. They have a lot of just, like... Physical
media.
Yeah, physical media. And we went there last time, and Michael and I had an absolute field day. He found a lot of Xbox games, like, old Xbox games that he wanted. I have been trying to collect Barbie, Monster High, and Scooby-Doo movies. Like, trying to find them, like, on DVDs, just, like, at thrift stores. Like, not paying full price for them on, like, Amazon or something.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to do that. I've had some good luck so far. I think I have 4 Scooby-Doos and 7 Barbie movies so far. Mm-hmm. I only have 1 Monster High, but I feel like Monster High is going to be a little bit harder to find.
Yeah.
But I'm doing some good progress. And last time we went, they had a Barbie movie. So it's like, I understand, like, your feeling of going to look for Xbox games now. Like, it's so exciting when you find one. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so we're going to go do that today after Costco, and I'm really excited.
Yeah.
And we really love doing like double feature movies with the two of us. Like we'll each pick a movie and then we'll watch them back to back, and usually like have like a dedicated like snack we get for these date nights. So, and then we realized that a lot of the movies we want to watch aren't on anything, which is a whole separate topic that I think Michael and I
which
could
is
really
one of the
go
driving
into.
factors for doing this.
Yes, so we're going to go to the store and we're each going to pick out one movie we want for our double feature to watch it on DVD without commercials. So that's what we're doing, because we also decided like with digital media and stuff, we also just like having like the physical copies of things. So our movie collection is growing, which I'm really excited about. And then, so we're each going to pick out a movie to do this double feature.
Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that much of a dump for you, so you pretty much said everything that I was going to say on these notes.
I'm really excited about it.
I can tell. So I guess I'm just gonna fill in some of the blanks here. My TikTok has been full of physical media collectors showing off their like themed rooms, their collection rooms, their collection like closets and stuff. Love when I see someone do like a Blockbuster basement room, because you just walk in and it feels like a Blockbuster, but it's just all of their personal movie collection. Fucking love that shit.
No, those look so cool.
Sick. And someone, I sent you this video, but somebody did a 90s nostalgia room, and you walk in there and it just feels like you're in the 90s, and I'm like, oh no. 10, 15 years from now, that's what I want for the 2000s. That's exactly what I want. So we're doing this because we're buying all this physical media. We have I personally, I don't know about you, but me, I am at my complete and total breaking point on pretty much every single streaming service. And I say pretty much every single one because Dropout TV, you have my heart and soul. You're the only one who hasn't betrayed me yet, and you're the only one that I continue to be comfortable and willing to pay for.
That I feel like Crunchyroll too.
Yeah, but they're on thin ice.
Yeah,
they're on thin ice. They have a lot of issues surrounding them. Like a lot of people that are fans, Crunchyroll's for anime. A lot of people that are fans of like anime see Crunchyroll's grip on anime in the United States as a bit of a threat to like what can and can't really come into the United States, and like because they are like Netflix can try all they want and Hulu can try all they want.
Got a lot more,
but Crunchyroll is the dominant. Other than when you're sailing the high seas as a pirate, yo ho, you don't really have any other options. I mean, really.
Yeah.
Was that too cringy for you?
A little, but it's fine.
Okay. All right, whatever. So anyways, the more we collect physical media, the more I kind of feel like I'm turning into my mom.
Yeah. Well, like I've got Emily into it too. When we go to places, thrift stores, she wants to look at movies now.
Yeah.
Which I love. And she started buying, last time we went to Half Price Books, which I freaking love Half Price Books so much. She found a Bratz movie she watched when she was little, and she was like, oh my gosh, I need to get this. And I was like, yes, I'm getting you back into those nostalgic movies. I'm so excited.
Anyways, I feel like my mom a little bit, and my mom never had this, but it's something I'm kind of realizing that all physical media collectors seem to be having right now, is a TV in the kitchen. I've never really wanted one of these before, but I'm feeling the allure of a TV in the kitchen.
I kind of understand it, but like
just one of those small little box TVs
I know what you're talking about.
That you just put in like a DVD that while you cook,
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically what you do with your iPad.
I was gonna say I just have my iPad that I set down and watch on. But it'd be fun with DVDs because I do have a DVD player meant for computers and iPads and stuff. You just need the whatever it's called to plug it into them, because it's obviously the HDMI and you have to get the little adapter. I was looking for to plug it in, but I do have a tiny little DVD that's meant for those mobile devices. Yeah. Because Rach and I used to take it camping with us.
By the way, I said I feel like my mom because my mom has this massive cabinet in her basement. I mean, cabinet is not really a word that I can properly use to describe
Your mom has 1,000 movies.
It's really floor to ceiling.
And that's not an exaggeration.
And probably 10 feet long cabinet. Solid wood, by the way. This thing is heavy. heavy, and it is just chock full, and every inch imaginable full of DVDs.
Well, and like that's full, and then upstairs in the living room, like
they've got more.
They had like a stack of them up there too. Like your mom has like thousands of movies.
Yeah, my mom has never gotten rid of a single DVD. I
think when I was talking to Em about it, she said that Paige might have went through and like.
Oh yeah, Paige has definitely taken some.
Yeah, like got rid of some.
And I took some of the ones I personally owned when I first moved out, and I have those with me here. But all of this partially to say, I'm learning how to build a Jellyfin server, and I can't wait to get that running. I'm just like a little nervous about getting it off the ground, because I've never done anything like that before. And there's a lot of extra steps I need to learn by doing Jellyfin, but it's the only free way of doing it, Can
you explain what that is?
Oh yeah, sorry, I was getting to it. But a Jellyfin server is like basically like setting up your own home streaming. Basically, you can copy your DVDs to the server, and then you can stream your movies anywhere you want. So any DVDs that you've ever bought, you can just get onto the Jellyfin server and watch movies. And I think that's where we need to go. I think that's the best option.
Well, with like all your mom's movies and like our movies, and like I know my mom, like she doesn't have a huge collection, but I know my mom has some movies. They have all the MASH DVDs.
Oh, nice.
Dad was obsessed with MASH.
Man, I could get through MASH so much quicker if I didn't have to deal with the ads.
Well, maybe next time we're there, I'll see if we can borrow them to watch MASH, because I love MASH. I like grew up with my dad watching it, and it's so good. Yeah. So, yeah.
Wrap us up. Faith, speaking of video games, I'm trying to decide. So I'm working on this like big, huge, hairy, audacious goal, right? A bad goal, if you will. And I'm trying to decide, like, I've been trying to decide, like, what do I go for next? Do I specifically start going for, like, really hard achievements or blah, blah, blah? I think I've decided what I actually want to do, because it's an additional list, is I want to go for all the games in a specific franchise.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm trying to decide which franchises to be chasing down, because each of these franchises I've also touched on a little bit in my previous games. So no matter what's, like, all these franchises will be like some progress will be made before I set out to do it. And some of the franchises that I could be doing, I could do like all the Lego games. Total grind. I could do all the Harry Potter games.
I don't love the Lego games. I think we played
We've tried them once before you were really into gaming.
I think my problem is like I just don't. For some reason, like I won't play games if it has like a big storyline. I don't know why. Because like my tiny bookshop game, I do it at my own pace, and there's like things to do, but it's not like complete this quest. I don't know why that turns me off so much. That's also why I really love The Sims. I do it at my own pace. I don't know what it is about it.
Well, then there's the Star Wars games. Dungeons and Dragons turns out has a massive catalog of games. I had no idea. That makes sense. And then the Final Fantasy games. Oh, love them. Final Fantasy X is like one of my favorites of all time. And there's like 20 some of those for me to play. The last one is Microsoft Casual games, which includes Mahjong, Solitaire, word games.
Oh, like we were playing this morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, we woke up, Michael made me play a word game this morning.
Yeah.
Which we did
good. Had to get my dailies in.
We got them done though.
Yeah. So anyways, I just don't know which franchise I'm going to end up having. I'm going to have to touch each of these franchises and cleaning out my backlog anyways.
Does that include like the Shrek game that we were playing?
No, no, it won't. Cause
I like that one.
Yeah.
There's like a part of it where Fiona has to sing the song to kill the bird. You have to hit all the buttons. I locked in for that so hard.
You got a perfect score on it. I was very surprised. I really thought we were going to sit there for a while.
No, I locked in on that.
All right, so this is episode 99, too. Finish up. I'm going to have to figure out what franchise I want to lock in on. This is episode 99. Therefore, episode 100 comes next week. And if episode 100 works out the way I want it to, I won't really be able to do my plugs at the end. It just wouldn't feel natural. So I'm going to go ahead and do my episode 100 plugs today.
What are you doing for your 100?
I can't tell you.
Oh my God.
You and I don't want to give that away. You will be surprised.
Okay.
You will be caught off guard by it. I just need you to be awake and your brain turned on during recording.
Okay.
You won't be in here with me. I'll say that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so nervous now.
Okay, so my episode 100 plugs include, please, I don't like that I said the word please. I feel like a lot of people just don't realize, like, when a person is doing a lot of different things, they don't realize everything they're doing. And I don't really plug the other things that I am actively doing. And so I want to do that here, just kind of throw it all down. If you want to check out my other things that I have going on, I have quite a lot. Most active is what I'll share today. Obviously, this podcast. Thank you for listening. I then have my cooking channel, Canvas Apron, which is linked on Purple Elephant Productions YouTube channel, which is my production studio where I kind of just funnel all of the ownership rights and all that stuff through, just in case I ever actually need like a production studio.
Yeah, but there's some fun things coming to that channel, so.
Yeah. Long term, but
like fun things coming.
Are you talking about Canvas Apron or Purple Elephant?
Canvas Apron.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
Specifically Canvas Apron. Yeah. There's a lot of fun things coming to that channel, and I'm excited.
Plugging Canvas Apron. Yeah, it's like I said, it's my cooking channel. I do a lot of different things, everything from hamburgers, hot dogs, ramen, to Indiana Jones food. I've got some bigger production things that I'll say it, are supposed to record tomorrow. So that's going to be very exciting. I think that's going to totally transform the channel. Much higher production value, much higher effort going into some stuff. We're cooking, if you will. We're cooking. And then if you enjoy me and video games, I have a newsletter called Aha Delivered. Everything will be linked, but if you enjoy video games, I write a weekly newsletter about all things Xbox, with one longer article that's like originally by me that I share each week.
Even if you don't, because like, I don't know, I enjoy video games, but not like to the level you do, and I still read it. I mean, I read it, but the one you did this week, you also just like get to know more about you, which I think is fun. Even if, because like you do like a segment about like the news that's going on Xbox. I kind of skim that because like I don't really care, but I really like reading the part that you do about like yourself and like your gaming habits and like how you. I think it's interesting because you get to just learn a little bit more about you.
Yeah, the main primary article in those that I'm writing is like, here I might look at a really major news article, and then I'll give my perspective as like a lifelong gamer. Like, I've been playing video games since I was like 4 years old. I'm turning 30 in just a couple months, and I've stayed tuned into industry news for most of my life. So I like I like to think that I've like learned a lot and can interpret things, having seen like how the gaming industry has changed a little bit, and also having studied gaming history. Anyway, so it might be that, or it might be like personal insights into like you said about gaming habits, like talk about like why achievement hunt, like why am I so obsessed with hitting that 100% on every single game I open. And I think it does provide a little bit more psychological insights into
it's fun to read.
And it's basically there so I don't start another podcast. That is kind of the main reason.
What does it stand for again? The AHA.
Achievement Hunter Association. Okay. Yeah. And this is AHA Delivered. I don't think I'll plug the other things like the other channels. I actually have found people that want to work with me on reviving those channels. Like the board game channel and not the video game one. The video game one, I know how to do it by myself now, I think. But those other channels are on the horizon, more so than they ever have been before. But
if you like Michael, you can see him in very different formats.
Very different formats in so many different ways. But yeah, so that's my stuff. Faith?
Oh, my plug?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, were we going to do something else?
We were, but it's already way later than we wanted it to be for us heading to Costco. Okay. And it's going to be a hot day. So
okay.
Trying not to deal with a migraine from you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
My plug is a movie we watched last night. I went to go visit my mom yesterday. Like it was 5 hours away. I drove an hour and a half to see my mom.
I think that's pretty far for some people. In the UK, that'd be like, oh, I'll see her at funerals and that kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah. Well, anyways, went down to see my mom, and we were looking through Netflix. We were trying to find something to put on. We came across this movie called The Thursday Murder Club, and we were like, oh, that looks good. Like, we weren't like in the mood to watch a movie, but we're like, oh, that looks good. So, Mom, this is me officially telling you that The Thursday Murder Club was so good. Michael and I watched it last night, and like 20 minutes into it, we looked at each other and we were like, oh, this is going to be a really good movie. And it was a really good movie. You might need a box of tissues. It's like still kind of like a comedy whodunit type of movie.
Lightly.
It's a very light comedy. It has a lot more like heartfelt, had a little bit of a bittersweet ending. Like, it'll
go from like a funny joke to like poignant, like macabre the next scene. You'll be like, oh, because warning, some people can't watch movies with old people, so warning, this movie is literally just all senior citizens.
Yeah, like the premise is that like
they live in a retirement community.
Yeah, like this group lives in a retirement community, and they all like this group likes solving crimes, so they like have the Thursday Murder Club, and they like try to go over cold cases, but then somebody actually dies, and they're like, oh my god, we can like help solve this murder. And so it's a murder mystery and like a whodunit, but not as not as comedic as other whodunit movies. It's a little bit more heartfelt, but it was so good. Michael and I really, really liked it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
it is Netflix.
It is old people.
I think it's a Netflix movie.
I think so too. Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's a Netflix original movie, which I was a little worried. I was like, this could go either way. It's either going to be really good or really bad. And it was actually really good. So, check that one out. I also think it'd be fun to like just the spooky season. Watch a murder mystery. Just in general, watch a murder mystery. They're my favorite types of movies.
We're just a few days away from the Burr months.
Oh my gosh.
All right, that wraps us up for episode 99. I'll be back in hopefully a slightly different format for episode 100.